Hey, True Badger Token, nice to see you today. Today is Friday, and we are coming with a live update on nSights. Thank you so much, everybody who comes day after day to hear the updates. We sure appreciate you. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it right over to Doug. Hey, Doug.
Awesome. Thanks, Deb. Well, let's just kind of share with these folks. We went through kind of a good meeting, I thought, this morning with the programming team, didn't you?
Felt good today. Yes. Progress.
Well, yeah, I think so. I think the amount of things that I went through yesterday, I went through a tremendous amount of the done, checked them all off. The ones that were completed, we moved to now archived, and we reopened about 6 of them that needed a little bit of tweaking. But here's the big. There's a ton of big news, but I'm going to kind of distill it down into some really simple things. The migration over, doing extremely well. That's a big news piece. Okay. The other big news is that the back end for NSI is separated from Digibot now, and you can't see it yet, but we saw it today, looking extremely good. And that means we have our own admin, we have our own back office, we have everything that's autonomous to NSI. Super big news. Next thing, the payment gateway is done. So what we had at first was the gateway that we were going to have to use, and now we're not going to have to use, was a gateway that Digibot uses, and that goes to Coinbase and uses Bitcoin. That we're not going to probably have to use because the new gateway is done that allows us to use BNB and go directly to a wallet, which is a totally different accounting and totally different system, which is important to keep NSI and Digi separate, because NSI has its own DAO, or will be its own DAO, and will have its own accounting and have its own contracts. So when we begin to merge Digi and NSI together, even though NSI is powered by Digi, when we merge them together as a companies, it gets really messy. So I'm really happy that those two things are separate before we really get going. That's really big news. Now, the trading portion of it is still not right. Okay, so this is the other part of big news, right? We did a lot of testing today on that. Boss and the programming team were able to watch. We really talked about some things that could be causing and it's not an error, causing the discrepancy. So what's happening is I'm trading a certain amount, and it's not taking that whole amount as a trade. It's only taking a portion of it. And they're going to figure that out. Once that's figured out, we are super close to everybody just being able to play with this in real time and really trade and swap and rock and roll. Okay, so we're super close there. Going into next week, I'm going to lay the foundation for next week, and this will be the final piece for this AMA. And the news that I'm going to share is fairly big, right? The big first thing is that we're 98% done with TradingView. A boss and the team that is working on TradingView almost had it done last night. The lead guy, and it worked so hard, he was wiped out. He told the boss, hey, I have to go home and get some rest. And we don't want them working when they're super exhausted. A little exhausted, okay, right? Super exhausted, no. When you're coding, you want your guys clear thinking and make sure everything's right. So they went home, but he's coming back in tonight, his Saturday. He said he would come back in tonight, and he believes he will finish up TradingView tonight. I hope. Keep our fingers really crossed. So yeah.
Feel it, Doug.
Put it out there, guys. TradingView, okay? Which is important because it allows us to use the tools for me to be able to teach people how to trade in the DeFi space and for us to rock and roll and make money, right? Okay, so tonight that may be done. So we're going into Monday, we may be demoing TradingView. Okay, next big news. And we saw it today. I said, I want to show you guys, but Abbas and Deb and Brendan and everybody said, no. So it's their fault. No. No, I get it. We almost have the wireframes done for the mobile app of NSI, and we will be showing that sometime next week. Wireframes means that we have the design and structure done. Doesn't mean we have it coded yet, but it means that we have the layout done. And I think a bird was buzzing, or a bee was buzzing in my ear. A bird was flapping in my ear.
Hummingbird, maybe. Right?
Hummingbird, that's right. Yeah. That Deb said she wants to trade on her phone more than she wants to trade on her computer after seeing the rough outlines of the wireframes.
I have to say it. I was thinking it, but I heard Candace say that for sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, it was a Candace statement.
Our
Okay.
Candace.
So, and that will be on Android and iOS, and it'll be, a great way to be able to use NSI. So that will be one of the big things that we'll be looking forward to sometime in one of the AMAs next week, when we can actually roll it out and look at it. So be very, very exciting. So guys, overall, a very, very big week, a lot done, a lot on the back end done. Again, things that you can't see, but then now we're transitioning into things that we can see, like the dots and the break-even points and the way the break-even works. And we still got work to do on COT and the whales, but that's being worked on. So making very, very, very good progress. I expect us to be able to look at the end of next week and probably really begin to tie down a date that we can really rock and roll with this thing. So we'll see how next week goes, but this week was very, very encouraging. So that's it, Deb. That's the AMA. Excellent. I appreciate everybody. If there's any questions, we'll answer a question or two. Other than that, have a great weekend.
I don't see questions. I just see a lot of excitement.
Yeah, I'm pumped, guys. All right, everybody have a great weekend. Be safe. I'll see you on the Digi call tomorrow if you guys are on for that. If not, I'll see you on Monday. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.